Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. I'm Shahana Zaman, teacher, English Medium Senior Section, Sector 11. Today's class will discuss Information and Communication Technology, Chapter 1, Lesson 3 and 4. Previous class we have discussed Lesson 1 and 2. I hope there is no problem. So let's start today's class. I want to show you one picture. From the picture, what have you understand? See here, some of the people try to connect with another one. They want to tell something. So can you guess what we'll discuss today? Yes, we'll discuss today communication. And we are using this word so much that we are communicating each other. Our communication system is too good. Actually, what is this communication? Can you guess what it is? Actually, communication is a process, exchanging process. That means we will exchanging our information, thought and ideas. Let's see for what we get from the skin. The word communication has originated from a Latin word communis, which means something common. Something common they mean. That means communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, thought, feeling and emotion through speech, signals, writing or behavior. That means you will communicate with others, you will share your information with others through signals. It can be writing, it can be your behavior. In a communication process, a sender encodes a message and then using a medium and send it to the appropriate feedback using a medium. That means when you are communicating with somebody, that means you need a medium. That means now I am talking with you, and what is my medium? That is my voice, the sound. I am talking with you, it's a medium. Now coming the types, there is basically two types of communication. That is one-way communication and two-way communication. Both of the communications are very much important, but nowadays two-way communication is most important one. Let's see what it is. One-way communication, from the figure you can understand that one person is trying to communicate with the others. See here, take the goods to the customer. That means in this case, receiver has no chance to provide any feedback. That means at a time, one person can communicate and other side have to stop. That means at the same time, one person can communicate with numerous people. We can tell it is also broadcast. Now, can you guess what can be the example of one-way communication? That we are telling one person or organization can communicate with numerous organization or person. Yes, the most common example. Can you guess from the figure? Yes, it is radio, it is television, newspaper and magazine. That means whenever you are listening music or watching television or reading newspaper, you cannot respond at the same time, right? At the same time, we can tell these are broadcasting system. Hope you are clear about one-way communication. Now coming to a communication, what you can understand. That means at the same time, two people can send the information and receive the information. That means two people can interchange information simultaneously. No need to stop. They can tell and they can receive. They can talk, they can hear at the same time. That means it is most updated. That means whenever you are using mobile phone, you can talk, you can respond at the same time. There is many other example also I shown here. There is social network, there is video calling, there is email, there is I show here WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp video calling, and mobile phone. Obviously, actually mobile phone and telephone is the best medium. After that we are getting here social networking. Sis- Social networking, that is, I'm giving here some of the logos. That is YouTube, you can respond. Facebook, you can respond, you can make comment then and then, right? In the Skype you can see the face and you can communicate. That means at the same time you can respond. Another one thing about, and to tell about newspaper. Once the time people are thinking there will be no paper version of newspaper, only the online version of newspaper. You saw online newspaper anytime or read? There is a comment section. Yes, that means you can not only read, at the same time you can respond also. You see, I want to tell little more about two-way communication. Social media nowadays, people are communicating very smoothly each other, and email is the most important identity of a person. Once a time people have only one identity, it's his name, but now people have, there is online identity, it is email. Nowadays we cannot sustain, we don't have any other identity for faster communication. So I hope this two types of communication is clear. Now coming another topic. You see what it is? Business, right? I'm showing here one picture and I'm writing their objectives of business. You see, the success of business depends on the goal, planning and analysis. Obviously, there is some problem. So, we can tell from the above picture what are the main objectives. Obviously, main objectives of a business is manufacturing goods or ensure service by the quickest possible time and minimum investment and to market fast. That means if someone want to go for business, he have to keep three main things in his mind. There's one is manufacturing goods. If you don't manufacture goods, you cannot do the business, and you have to send this product as early as possible in the market, and you have to think, I will invest minimum and profit maximum. You are clear, I think. Now you see how ICT have influenced in the business sector. In our every perspective of life, ICT have more influence. So you see, first point, it is controlling stock. It is a more important thing, most important part of a business. If you don't know how to control the stock, you cannot do the business, and it will create the market demand. So you have to know how to requisite the stock. Nowadays businessmen requisite the stock and they are keeping the accounts by the help of specialized software. And again I'm telling, controlling stock is the most important part. After that, in the business, production management is another important part. Production management. So as a businessman, you have to know how to manage the business, how you will control your labor, how you will use automatic machineries, how you will invest less. By set up automatic machineries, you can produce more product in the less time. Another one thing, that is faster mode of communication. You know, the faster, how communication system more faster nowadays. Mobile phone is the most important device for oral communication, verbal communication. And fax machine help you to send a picture, send a photos and documents in one corner to another corner very short time. Internet, worldwide connection, interconnected network. And then what is intranet? That is, intranet is the network that is connecting with the same organization. Can you tell me what is the difference? Guess. That is, internet, they have worldwide connection, and intranet, they are only connected in the similar organization. That means if Citibank, they have a server, all the Citibank, all the branch in the country, they will connect with the same server. Clear? And email, you know what is the advantages of email? You can share your text, documents, photos, videos, everything. So email. Our next point is proper maintenance of accounts. Actually, business sector is too large. I try to keep in smaller form in the video class. After that, as a businessman, you have to know the maintenance of accounts. If you don't know how to maintain the account, you cannot gain the business. For keeping accounts in the business, small organization use spreadsheet, and the large organization, that is, they are keeping their accounts in the database software. Most important part, you see, another most important part of business is marketing. So you are producing product, goods, but if you are not good in marketing, if the people don't know about your product, then you cannot make profit. That is why you have to go through few procedure. First point, market analysis. That means you have to know what type of products are there in the market and what type of product you want to make that people will purchase or not. Next one, collecting information of the competitors. That means you have many competitors, firms are there. They are also making products. So what type of products they are making, you have to have the idea that they are making good products or they are making bad product. Then third number point, they are talking about supply. That is supply. You are making product, but if you cannot send it market in the proper time, you cannot be cope the market. That means in the proper time, using GPS, you can send any corner of the country at the right moment your product. Publicity, or you can tell it is advertisement. In the television, you see many more advertisement. So if you don't give advertisement, it is difficult to know about the product. Not on the television, their website, they are using website, they are using social media, different blogs for their advertisement about their product introduction. Sale management and accounts, what do you think about this point? Yes, nowadays people are using electronics point of sale. It's a system. You saw different super shop, just they are giving your card and they are keeping your money. That means end of the day they are preserving all the information of sale, and end of the day they are take out the summary of their sale management. And last point in business, it is payment collection. Obviously business, it is most important thing is payment collection. As a businessman, you will sell your product and you will collect the money and you will deposit the money. So how you can transfer money? That you are using here debit card, credit card, or mobile banking like Bcash, Ucash. Dear student, I found that the topic business, information and communication technology in business is little bigger. I tried to describe it within very short period of time. Remember, ICT in business is very much important question for you. For that, you have to learn all the 7 points. The same must be understand. Try to understand the point. If you know the point name, if you can understand the point, you can write very smoothly. Now, this is the time for related question. I gave here 4 related question and hope you will learn all this very clearly. Follow the question. Number 1. What is mean by communication? How two-way communication help to make our life more smooth? Number 2. Describe two-way communication with example. Number 3. Write the general objectives of business. Number 4. Internet has a great influence in the field of business. Explain. You have to learn all the 4 questions point wise. Again, I want to tell you one thing. Please, whenever you write any question answer, write introduction and conclusion. And the Middle of the introduction and conclusion, obviously you will write answer point wise, and answer script should be more clear. You have to develop your handwriting, have to write proper the main points. Do not write anything unnecessary. Hope you are clear today's lesson. If you have any problem, we'll discuss later on. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Thank you so very much staying with us.